Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's Wednesday, March the 13th of 2024, and it's 6:03 a.m. with the gang.
We're live.
Eric's here, Sam's here, Sister Kay's here, Ahmad's here, Roula's here, and my kid Alexandra's here, my oldest.
We're a bunch of losers down on vacation like everyone else.
We're not losers. We're here for fun. I mean, you know, because a vacation day saved today means a Monday off next time.
Yeah.
So when I'm not here on a Monday, you'll know it's because I work today.
Plus, if you go on vacation like at Christmas time,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's like, oh man, it's like I forgot to plan something for spring break. I'm the worst at
I feel like if
planning
you
the
don't
year
have your
out.
spring break plan by the end of January, you're late.
Oh yeah.
And
You gotta-
then if it's February and you don't know your summer plan yet, oh, okay. Well, you know, did you put your kid in a camp yet? What are you
Yeah.
gonna do with your kids during the summertime? Oh no. What's the program in your neighborhood where you can make sure your kids are gonna have something to do? I mean, it's stressful. It's stressful because school is one thing. You know, it takes up a giant part of the day, and then when school's out, you're like, what are we doing with our children? So it is spring break for, I think, everybody. I don't know if there's any school district that's not on spring break. Alexander, how you feeling there on spring break?
Good.
You grab the mic over there.
Here, that mic right there is
You
right
can
next
use
to you.
that
See
mic.
that one?
Hello.
Yesterday, Matthew Jimmy was pretty boisterous on the mic.
Yeah,
He was ready to rock and roll like right out of the gate like a horse at the races.
They say, are you more like your dad?
I don't know.
Because I know your brother's more like your mom.
Hi, everybody. Hi. And I don't know if I would say Alexandra's a morning person because I definitely am not. But
I am.
she does wake up pretty easily. All I had to do was like tap her like one time and be like, hey, honey, are you sure you want to go to work with mommy? She's like, yes, I'm coming with you.
But like on a Saturday, you were up and like, when's mommy getting up? Oh, 5 hours.
Oh, yeah. Mommy sleeps in on the weekend.
Very annoying.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Because then we can't do anything until you're awake.
I know. But mommy needs for sleep.
Does
But you
try-
can sleep another day.
does she,
No, I don't sleep another
do
day.
you guys stay up late? Like
Last
midnight?
night. Well, not last night. Last night I stayed up till 11, and the night before I stayed up till 1:30 with Lenny.
Oh.
And then.
And what were they
something like that.
watching? I was like, what were y'all doing?
We were
till
watching
1:30?
old videos of us at our old house, and Matthew Jimmy was rating fidget toys.
Oh, fidget toys. Remember
He's like,
those?
"Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're rating fidget
Even though he
toys
doesn't have a
today."
YouTube channel. Like, children are used to seeing people with YouTube channels.
Yep.
And I won't let them have that kind of stuff. And so what'd you say? He would say, like, smash
He
the
was like,
subscribe.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button to just a regular video on the phone.
So it was fidgets, then it was the poppet things.
Yeah, it was a bunch
Slime.
of puppets. He goes,
Slime.
"Oh, this one has letters on it, and this one looks like a popsicle."
What's big now for the kids?
What's like the thing that y'all are all about? Is it still
Makeup,
slime?
I guess. Makeup for girls.
Sephora.
Slime. No one does what slime anymore except the Lenny.
What about boys?
Okay.
What do boys have? Still just Fortnite? I know my daughters do
Yeah,
play
a
Fortnite.
lot of my friends play Fortnite, but I don't play Fortnite because I only play Fortnite at my friend's house.
I
But
forgot
that's
to-
only one time.
I gotta go to GameStop and get my money back.
I know. What's the
forgot.
GameStop saga,
I
Eric?
totally dropped the ball.
They
I
just
forgot.
totally like let it go
They pretty much-
because a squeaky wheel gets the grease, and you have let GameStop off the hook by not going there and being like,
I'm
"Hey,
afraid to go there because
where's my money?"
Something bad will happen.
Well, you just need to keep like pounding, I guess, the
I
corporate
don't know.
email or what?
My anger issues, sometimes I'll get mad.
That kind of bad.
Yeah. Start taking stuff, pushing things over. I don't know. Something stupid will happen.
Self-awareness is key.
Like all of a sudden I get fired as cameras. I lose my job over $77.
Well,
Yep.
that is true because Eric has been known to
I don't
cause
wanna
a
get
scene at
ripped
Costco and knock down a display.
Oh yeah, whenever. No,
Why don't you tell everyone that story, Eric?
I can't.
You're in the
remember
tree
that.
of trust.
I was looking for this good deal on sunglasses. They bragged about their sunglasses. And I went everywhere. I asked 5 people. They're like, "Oh, this," and they were just giving me the runaround. I saw these other sunglasses. I'm like, "Screw this!" I just pushed it over.
Pushed it over, and he was with his daughter. How old was Ava at the time? Like 9 or 8?
Yeah, probably. It was
That
probably
must have been
2019.
very embarrassing for Ava.
Daddy, I'm scared.
And she started crying.
I just don't like being.
Why are you so angry?
I don't like being ripped off or cheated, man. That's my biggest pet peeve. I mean, I hate that stuff when people steal from you or they're just lazy.
Oh, that's Lenny every day.
What does she do?
She's lazy?
Steals all my clothes, but I also steal them from her first. But she lets me steal them.
It's not stealing, it's borrowing.
Okay, well,
Y'all
she
are
lets me
sisters.
borrow them.
Without
and then,
asking, though?
And then when I'm in the shower, she'll walk through really quietly, and I can see the doors open, and then she'll grab stuff and run back to her room.
And so it begins.
This is where Sam didn't have.
when you're
you had
vulnerable.
no sisters. Sam.
I didn't have this, just
Like,
brother.
Roula had sisters.
Sam, let me tell you about, you don't know a fight until it's two sisters fighting over clothes
Oh, gosh.
or makeup.
No.
You don't know that kind of fight. The fight, the anger, I still remember the rage within me over my sister wearing a jacket that I wanted to wear the next day. And she woke up earlier, grabbed the jacket, and bailed out of the house on purpose so she could have it. And I went to where she was like a psycho, and I was like a beast in the wild. Like, where is she? Where is that jacket? And she had hidden the jacket.
Oh.
So that when I
So she
showed
knew
up,
she
I
was
wouldn't.
wrong.
She knew she was
Oh
wrong,
my
and she had hidden the
gosh.
jacket. And
Where
then
did she hide it?
She shoved it like in a cabinet.
Who? Which one was?
Tia Maria. And so, of course, our life was Christie's. That's where she was working. So my mom is like, "What are you doing? Don't make a scene. What are you doing?" I go, "Mom, she knew I wanted that jacket, and she took it from me." I mean, we have made scenes at the Galleria. We have made scenes in a street. We have made scenes at the restaurant. We have made scenes in the house. I have scars on my arms from the grip of her nails in my
I have
forearm.
a scar on my leg from a Lenny's nail.
Yeah,
So you
see, I'm
just
telling
carried
you,
it on.
it's like the for cats.
And my door got hurt when we were
Out
fighting.
of boys and girls.
My door handle got broken.
Like, Sam, did you have fights with your brother? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
we
like
wrestled all the
2
time.
or 3 years apart.
Wrestling
But
is
now
different.
wrestling, like,
But-
y'all are roughhousing, or like you're
Yeah.
mad at him, and now you're like gonna physically like wrestle and fight it out.
I don't think so. I think it was just more like he just would pin me down, and I couldn't get out.
And,
So you gotta give me
Because he could.
Yeah, because he's a lot bigger.
and then I think that happened to Kevin, but then his brother got bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little brother outgrew me.
What was that movie did? The kick move?
What was that?
He would get hold of the remote, and then he would lay on his back and kick his feet at me to where you could not get at him. He was pretty good at it. And then if I would
Slide
get
around
at
on his
him,
back like a turtle, like on a shell.
he would launch me off of his body onto, of course, a table or another couch or something like that. We definitely cracked a glass table at one point in time.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
That's fun.
I just have the memories of like my youngest brother when he sprouted. Like his height shot up like 5 inches my freshman year of college. I came home one weekend and I was like, "Oh my God, you're giant!" Like I was trying to roughhouse with it, but he totally manhandled me and threw me down.
Yeah.
That happened with Colin, Kevin, because he is really tall, and y'all have a few years difference. So was there a time where you didn't see him for a while and then you saw him? You're like, "Oh my God, what happened to you?"
No, he grew up right in front of my own eyes, and it was very frightening. And to have he's 4 years younger than me. I will never admit that after 6:15 a.m.
So when was the change when you're like 16 and 12, and then you just
Oh no, we were very young. I was
then he's
probably
grown
about 9 years old, and then maybe 10 years old. Yeah, probably about 9 or 10 years old when he really shot up, and he got into my weight class
at 6?
Yes.
Wow.
And his weapons were the ketchup bottle, the vacuum cleaner attachments. I have scars from both of these things. And then-
He-Man doll. Those things are sharp.
Ketchup.
no, we
She-Ra?
would never break toys. You know, we shared those. But then
Universal funds on
lastly, he completely ran me down with a bicycle, and I had to have stitches after that one.
Oh, the stitches.
Yeah,
We could do a
that's
whole
when
segment on which sibling sent you to the ER and why.
Mom was not happy about that one.
And actually, that would then span into, we've done that before. What parent feels shame now because you should have taken your kid to the hospital and you didn't?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And all
Yeah,
those adult kids have called and said, "Yeah, my mom still feels bad about that one. My arm was broken in 3 places, and then CPS was called."
Scars.
Like,
You got
what?
scars.
Okay, today on the Roula and Ryan Show, we're doing the rapid fire quiz at 8 o'clock this morning. It is your chance to get to the biggest brew fest in North America. As we learned yesterday, with over 600 different brews on tap, the Wild West Brew Fest is happening in 2 weekends, right? So it's the 21st,
Not this weekend, but
21st, 22nd, 23rd.
Next
Not this
weekend.
coming
St.
weekend.
St. Patty's Day is Sunday, right?
Oh, that's right. So not this
week
weekend,
after.
the next weekend. And we also have Omni Staycations to give away. We've got Lagoon Fest tickets with a cabana in 4 tickets to enjoy that.
That's a good one for 6 o'clockers.
It's for all you spring breakers that are spring breaking here, not going anywhere. And so we're going to get it going. Somebody texted, Alexandra sounds like a young Sam. So we'll have
Really?
Sam and Alexandra exchange times when they talk
It's
today.
like young
and see-
Sheldon.
Yeah, young
Young
Sheldon,
Sam.
young Sam.
Come to KRBE, 10 to
That's what
12.
we're doing. So yeah, it's going to be pretty hot today, though. If you have plans to go to the rodeo, it's going to be very fun, but dress lightly because today's high is 83 degrees, kids.
Nice. That's
83 degrees. It is currently 64. We'll be right back on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I'm very proud to present Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop on 104.1 KRBE.
Well, we have a whole bunch of gifts for you this spring break, Houston. I want to remind you guys at 8 o'clock this morning, we'll be playing the Rapid Fire Quiz for the Wild West Brewfest tickets for you to enjoy over 600 different beers. There's a wine grotto, there's live music, there's food, and it's the biggest Brewfest in North America happening Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, March 21 to 23. In the 7 o'clock hour around 7:40, we'll give you a chance for a 2-night staycation at the Omni Houston Hotel.
Love that place. So many great
Yes.
memories.
And coming up before 7 o'clock here in just a few minutes, we'll give you a chance to, have a fun spring break with your own cabana and 4 tickets to Lagoon Fest. How fun for that.
cool.
Now, before, and also, I know you 6 o'clockers probably didn't make it to the rodeo late last night. So in a couple minutes, we're going to give you the recap of Bun B's All-American Takeover because that was a huge story.
We heard so many rumors. We were hoping maybe Beyonce would show up.
Ahmad's going to tell us all about it, but let me throw this your way. Nev Campbell is coming back to the Scream franchise as Sidney Prescott.
Yeah, smart.
It's only taken 6 other movies for her to skip, for her to say,
no.
okay, I'll be back in
No,
here.
she's been to all of them except last.
The
one in New
last
York.
one. Yeah, the New
Oh,
York
really?
one.
I thought
Yeah.
that she hadn't been in it for
But then the main girl they knocked her out because she said something about Israel.
Yeah, she spoke out in support of Palestine.
And so they.
And then they X'd her out.
And then-
So then
that's...
Nev Campbell gets a bigger shot now?
I think they were
Yeah.
desperate because they're like.
They need somebody.
They're like,
They
we
were
need a
scrambling.
name. We're gonna
Because
have to-
Jenna Ortega left as well.
Did she really?
Yeah, but she cited shooting the next season of Wednesday or Beetlejuice, something like that. But it's really because her and that girl are best friends, Melissa.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they're like, we got to pony up, pay the extra $1 million.
Yeah, because she wasn't in the New York one because they weren't paying her for her time.
Yeah.
That is
properly.
true. I did see that about salary dispute, but I didn't realize because obviously I'm not a scary movie person, even if it's a
I just love that one, though.
hybrid of scary
I love
movies.
Scream. It's
I
so
can't
funny.
do scary movies. I tried to watch the first Scream after Drew Barrymore got slaughtered. I was like, okay, I'm out.
Oh,
I've only watched it up to where she dies. And that's like the very beginning of the movie.
I haven't
I
watched.
mean,
any
it is
of them.
pretty intense. Her boyfriend is disemboweled.
that one was. I
Ugh.
remember seeing that at midnight in college, and I was wasted and just oh, what the hell's this? I didn't know what I was going into. I
Perfect time to
I thought it was
watch
like a comedy or something. I didn't know.
It kind of is funny at
Because at
moments.
that time you don't know.
Yeah, because wasn't
Yeah.
Scream supposed to be more like a lighthearted scary movie? Like it's scary, but there are funny moments to it.
Yeah, it's like a parody. That's why Scary Movie took it to the extreme.
Yes.
Scream is still trying to be horror, but Scary Movie is
Oh, yeah.
all out
Oh.
hilarious.
Like Scream, they would call out the stuff that happens in
Yes,
movies.
yeah.
And then it would happen.
Melissa Barrera, by the way, is her name.
Melissa
Melissa
Barrera,
Barrera
yes.
and Jenna Ortega are very good friends. Okay, so tell us how it was last night at Bun B's All-American
right.
Takeover. We had
Guys.
heard that Drake was going to be there, obviously. It made the tickets triple in price. People who didn't have tickets were then scrambling for tickets. So who else showed up last night, and what time was it over?
Okay, so it ended about, I'd say 10:30, 10:45-ish. I got there. I was in the press box with my mom. She loved that. That was she was Facebooking everything. But they started off with E40 and Too Short to kind of do
nice.
the West Coast thing, Ghost Ride the Whip. Ghost
Yes.
Ride the Whip.
Now, did they bring everybody out? When the star comes out in a truck or something, did everybody come piling out, or was it like the year Beyonce performed, there was a runway with a dressing room area where she could escape and change her clothes and come back? Were people kind of in a holding area right next to the stage? Or
That's-
how did people just keep appearing?
That's what I'm thinking because Bun B and Drake were the only ones to come out in the black trucks.
Okay.
Everybody else, they're here's Eve. And then
And they
all of a
just
sudden,
appeared.
she's on the stage.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
wow.
and everyone got to do a good 3 to 4 songs. Obviously, Drake did a lot more. It was really, really fun.
Do you have a
Was it
cowboy
packed?
hat? What
I
was he
don't
wearing?
remember.
Yeah, what do you
But
wear?
he kind of had some stuff on where I feel like they were like, okay, this looks like a cowboy, just wear it. Like he had this sparkly
Is it a
fringe
vest
jacket.
with toy guns?
Okay, so wait, so Eve and Drake and
E40, Too Short, the Yin Yang Twins.
Oh,
which,
man.
you know, it's hilarious because they're the Yin Yang Twins, and at the rodeo, you got to be a little PG-13.
Yes.
So it's like, to the window,
Everyone's
to the
like,
wall.
"Whoa." Yeah.
And you know
And they didn't say
how the rest
of it.
goes.
Let the crowd do it.
Get a
Let the crowd do
cowboy
it.
Oh, the crowd
on
was- yeah, the
walls
crowd
and
was doing
roll up those fried Twinkie balls. Fried Twinkies.
What
Roll
about-
up into a ball.
Was Nelly there?
Nelly was there. He did All in My Head and It's Getting Hot in Here
That's
and all
fun.
that good stuff. I was, I like some throwback music, but like some of the lineup, I was like, okay, E40, cool. But once you're in there and you hear Ghost Ride the Whip and like
Yes.
blow the whistle, you're like, okay, dun, 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 dun. Like
It was a classic jam.
it was classic
entertaining the
jam
whole time.
after hit
There's no
after
downtime.
hit. Eve played my favorite song, Tambourine. She did the song she has with Gwen Stefani.
Oh, yeah.
My mom was like, is she going to bring her out? I was like, no, babe, that was
Gwen
last
already
week.
showed
That
up.
was with Blake. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just missed that one.
Drake talked to the crowd.
He did. He was like, Houston, I love you guys so much. This is my new home. This is the only place I would ever stay outside of Toronto and all this stuff. I guess because, he bought that like mansion or whatever out here. So he's trying to get his 50 Cent on and become a part of the city
Yeah,
now.
that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun despite making it home at like 2 a.m. So
oh, man.
yeah, I'm hurting.
Wow, you're
Good luck
hurting.
with rapid fire quiz today, guys. I don't know what I'm saying.
I know.
I'll
Mom's
just
asking
be
the
talking.
questions. If he's awake by then, it's
He'll
at
think
8
he's
o'clock.
saying-
He'll
think
fall
he's-
asleep.
I think he's saying things. We play it back.
Zoop, zip, zoop, zip.
But like, okay, so or my 13-year-old will have to take over and who can do it better. Who can do it better?
There it is.
An awake 13-year-old or a very tired Ahmad. Let's see which one. By the way, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday, Andrea. I'm sorry, I almost said Andrina. Andrea texted us. She's from Kingwood. Today is her birthday. It's her mom's birthday, and it's her brother-in-law's birthday. So they
Whoa.
got 3 family birthdays in one day. And this one person said, I don't see their name unless y'all do. I would love, all in caps, love a birthday shout out. I am turning 30 today, and I've listened to y'all since I was in the 6th grade. Well, what's your name? You're in the dirty 30s now. What's your name,
It's
girl?
not the same person.
Happy
It says-
birthday.
It says Wiener Goblin next to it.
So is it Andrea?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, Andrea.
There's
Happy
like-
30.
For some reason, I don't know why this text screen gets split up with things.
It does. When y'all send
So
us a
odd.
text that maybe is more than 4 words, it'll break it up into
Yeah, 1,
4
2, 3,
different
4.
texts for us.
This one got 5. Corey the Welder got Run DMC with Bun.
Sometimes
Oh yeah,
we get a
and Run
really long
DMC
one.
came out as well.
Oh,
that was a
Run
big deal for
How's he going to
people.
top this if he does this again?
I know, right?
If I was him, I'd just like go out on
Take
top.
a little break. I mean, he even brought out the slabs. It's on my Instagram at Space City Pretty. Like he brought out his slabs. Like it felt like he's like about to take a break after this. I don't know where else he could go. I mean, he did the Southern, the H-Town, and now the All American. He hit every coast.
Yep.
I think he's
Right.
going to focus on the Trill Burgers and the Trill Tenders now.
True. Oh, is it Chill Tenders now?
He won the Trill Tenders contest last year, and he talked about maybe, opening up his own Trill Tenders
Nice.
place.
His fries are good, too.
The fries are great. I
have
love
not
the
tried it
burgers,
yet.
too.
I have not
the
tried it yet.
sauces.
Like down the
Haven't
street,
tried
I'll
it
go
yet.
in there. It's good.
Is it?
If you get there like 11 something.
You gotta go
Yeah.
early.
Get there at 12, then you're outside. I'm like, I don't wait in
No.
line for a burger.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a club.
No, I still haven't been.
No, it's good, though.
Okay, speaking of that, Eric, things that you don't want to wait in line for. I went to the outlets off of Grand Parkway. Or is it 290? Whatever.
290?
The Tanger outlets, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Tanger outlets?
Tanger
Tanger
outlets.
That's with your mom.
Yes.
Some of the stores have like line setups in the front. Have you seen this?
Yes.
But why is that? Because they don't want too many in there to be a 5-finger discount, I
If I
guess?
steal
Yes,
Oh, that
most
makes
likely.
sense. Yeah.
And also, if there's a fire code too, you can't have too many people up in there.
Like Galleria, remember, used to have that. I don't think they do it anymore, but they used to have those lines like to get Noguchi and stuff.
Also,
like,
it makes it look like that's
Oh.
sought after.
oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
What's that line for? Wow. I'm not
Walmart's going
standing
to start
in it.
doing this and
I'm not
Target.
going to stand in it. There are things I don't stand in line for because there's too many other places to eat in this town. I'll just eat it another
Amen.
day when there's not a
Absolutely.
line. But I got to say that Killen's Barbecue in Pearland, that's one deliciousness.
Mhm. Plus, sometimes he has a cake out there.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He takes care of people who are waiting
that's
outside
smart.
With free
in that
beer?
patio.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's free. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that it is or isn't. I don't know what's happening
Am I
there.
blowing
but
up the spot?
Well, I used to have that. I don't know if you know
there
the
is
anymore.
some entertainment and things to do while you wait for delicious barbecue. All right, coming up next, it's fun with audio time because it is going to be St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. A lot of people are just feeling lucky, feeling green, feeling Irish. Even though they've never even been to Ireland and they can't pronounce half the people's names from there. But there is epic audio that has been running for at least 20 years now, I feel like.
We were the first to ever play it in Houston. I know a lot of people try and play it, but we were the first. I know for a fact.
What does a leprechaun look like, kids? Well, there's a whole group of people that swear they saw one.
And you wondered, like, if Jesus came back, where would he go first?
Where would he eat?
There's a
If
911
Jesus
call.
Christ came back to walk this earth, where would he eat?
We have
Probably
audio.
in his own house. He could just make his own fish and turn water to wine.
You would think, but he
showed
somewhere
up at a
else.
very popular franchise, Kevin, and we have the 911 call to prove it. You're going to hear
911.
this fun with audio next on the Roula and Ryan Show. Fun with audio is where we bring you ridiculous audio of things that actually happened in these United States. Before we get started
And
with
beyond.
that, and beyond. Before we get started, though, I want to give you something fun, 6 o'clockers. I know you guys are in the Tree of Trust hour. You know, when I go out and somebody says, oh, hey, you're from the Roula and Ryan Show, listen to that show all the time. I always ask them, what time are you listening or how long are you in the car for? And when somebody tells me, I'm a 6 o'clocker, I'm like, I know, you know the club. You know the club.
So we have
That's a
6.
great question, Rula.
What
to
time do you,
ask.
yeah, I always
But
want
now
to
we
know
have-
what time they're listening.
Now we have like 3
Let's ask
o'clockers.
that.
Say it again?
We have 4 o'clockers, 5
Yeah.
o'clockers.
Listen- Listening on our podcast.
Podcasters.
There's like a lot of podcasts. I'll get a lot of.
We have a lot of podcasts.
I noticed like around 5:30, I'll check the listener line and it'll be full.
Good calls.
Cool.
Like 4 or 5 people all of a sudden.
So that's a new
within 5
question. That's a new option in the questions. What time do you listen? I'm a 6 o'clocker. Are you 7 o'clocker, 8 o'clocker, 9 o'clocker, 3 o'clocker, 4 o'clocker? But we have something fun for you, 6 o'clockers. And it's a way to dive into spring break fun at Lagoon Fest, Texas. Now, look, you could use KRBE as your code to score a 25% discount, or you could be caller 10 right now at 713-390-KRBE, and you're going to score a cabana and 4 tickets to Lagoon Fest.
Nice.
Sweet.
Love it.
Nice.
Love it in the cabana. That's like they were first class.
That's like home
It
base right
is.
there.
It is,
You
'cause
leave
then
all
you
your
can-
stuff there,
Yup.
and then you just run around, and you know you're coming back to
Your
home
drink,
base.
your
Shade.
food, it's
Right.
in the shade.
Right. It's clutch. So caller 10, 713-390-KRBE. You score a cabana and a 4-pack of tickets to Lagoon Fest, Texas, so that you can enjoy your spring break. And we'll be doing this throughout the morning. And next hour, we'll be giving away a 2-night staycation at the Omni Houston Hotel off of Woodway and 610. And then the 8 o'clock hour, we've got Wild West Brew Fest tickets. Because as we learned yesterday, there's a lot of different beer there from
So many.
all different breweries.
And they know I love when you go somewhere, they know their stuff. You know, when you meet people like, what was his name yesterday? I just forgot.
David.
Yeah, David. What do you call himself? The
The Lord of Liquid.
Liquid. He's funny.
And he
He's
knows.
awesome.
And what's interesting, he said, you know, all the breweries in town, they're all friends. They're not enemies. Like they all are like cheering each other on, like, oh, like make this one, make this beer, make this kind of beer, make this kind of beer. And on Friday of KD Wild West Brew Fest, that's the launch party where all of the different breweries, hard word to say if you say it too fast, breweries are going to be launching the one beer they made for that event from
Ooh.
each brewery.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Okay, so Fun with Audio comes from a variety of different news stories with some really interesting characters when they're being interviewed in the news. And years ago, when the Roula and Ryan Show started, there was no YouTube. As a matter of fact, let me just give a little perspective on how long we've been on. I remember doing the segment. There's this thing on the internet, and it's called YouTube. And it's broadcast yourself. And here's how it works. And at the time that we talked about YouTube, I think there were like 12 videos on it.
It wasn't much.
And I had posted a video called Roula Almost Hits a Cow.
Is
Because
it
my
still
friend's
there?
farm, who knows if it's still there? I haven't even looked. And I was on my friend's farm, and they had a stick Jeep on the farm. And I hadn't driven stick in years, so I had to relearn stick. And there was a cow that just would not move out of the trail. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, we're going to hit this cow. And it was like all of 30 seconds. And we posted it on YouTube to broadcast yourself.
That's when YouTube was awesome.
Yes. And
When
then
you didn't have to have
E-Bombs
commercials.
World.
E-Bombs was the number. Actually, they were first.
E-Bombs World.
That's where the-
B-A-U-M apostrophe S.
The kid-
E-Bombs.
The the kid,
The Star Wars kid.
kind of chubby kid. Was,
Do you know the Star Wars kid looks like Harry Potter?
Yes.
Like a chubby Harry Potter who was using a metal, steel like rod as his lightsaber and just having his own Star Wars fun on a camera.
Yeah.
And it went viral because all these people put effects to it. And he was
Yeah.
called the Star Wars
he was getting
kid.
chased. Then they put him in like Grizz Lost Ark, and it's just amazing.
They put him through every big movie there is. They superimposed him. And they had to go into hiding because this was all so new. Like now you would embrace it. Like I'm a viral sensation, but they were like running from the press. Like at the time, Jay Leno was hosting the Tonight Show, and they were chasing him down like
we got
a
him.
big guest.
We got his dad on.
We got his dad on. He was not happy.
Nope, he was going to sue.
You guys just leave
Not
us
us,
alone.
but sue everybody.
You know this, Sam? This is how new internet sensation was. When this kid, what was his name?
I can't remember. He's
It
from
was like
Canada.
just Lane or just something with a GH in it. Something hard to pronounce name. Anyway, this kid, his parents were like, no, leave us alone. That's so embarrassing. I cannot believe people want to talk to him. That's ridiculous. People had made T-shirts of this
There were
kid.
people making money
and
off
the
him.
kid wasn't making a dime off
Yeah.
the T-shirts of just like a caricature of him in that room playing Star Wars. Anyway, that was the first person that went viral that did not like become an influencer. Like now you're like, oh, I'm an influencer. I have 100,000 views on my video.
And this news story came out a few years later. But I think when we started at KRBE.
I think it was an E-Bombs. Was it an E-Bombs World video?
It was, I think on YouTube, but it's like
Okay.
2007.
So it was
or
a news
something.
story of a leprechaun sighting. And here's how
We play it every year. It's
here's
tradition.
how it went. Yeah.
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood. A leprechaun. NBC 15's Brian Johnson has more.
No.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community. Many of you bring binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the
sketch was
leprechaun
terrible.
looks like.
It is really bad.
Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead who got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We're going to get down to the bottom of this. Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off
Legit
spells
wearing
right
like
here.
bodysuit.
This is the special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish.
Really?
I just came to help out.
Others just came
Thousands
to
of
get
years
lucky
ago.
in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
Wow, where's Brian Johnson
What's he
today?
doing? He's like-
Where's Brian Johnson today as his viral story of the leprechaun in Mobile, Alabama?
Poor Brian.
Still running strong. And that lady, always it takes is just one line from one news story. Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Kid has that drop somewhere. Don't you?
Could be a crackhead has been a line that people have played over and over
Be a
again.
crackhead.
There it is.
Got hold of the wrong stuff.
And this next one, I don't think we ever played on this show. I'm not sure. It came out 5 years ago.
And it made the rounds over the weekend, and I thought it was new because I don't remember playing it 5 years ago. But Eric's like, oh, yeah, don't you remember? And I'm like, man,
So we used to play
we've done a lot of
911
stuff.
calls because there's so many great 911 calls out there.
You know, people who call 911 for a non-911 reason. And when Jesus comes back to earth, you know, to Kevin's point, you would think he'd make his own, you know, water into wine and, you know, do the fish and the loaves.
He
and
doesn't
make
want
it.
fish, Kev.
No, he does not.
He wants
Here is
pizza.
the 911 call of Jesus coming back to earth. Enjoy this audio. Somewhere.
No, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Takes a while.
Point 911, what is your emergency? Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut. I broke the window in. I'm here. Jesus is here now. He's back to earth.
Can I say this Mattress Mac?
All right. And so you don't work there? No, I just broke in. Had a pizza. I'm Jesus. And what was your name again? My name's Jesus. What's your last name, Jesus? Christ.
Obviously.
Okay. And what do you look like? I look like Jesus. What else do I supposed to look like? Why'd you do that? Because I'm Jesus. I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want.
We're tired of Judases on this earth. We're going to clean this earth up.
Uh-oh.
That alarm's going off.
Yeah, you hear that alarm.
So what are you up to? Man, where do you live at?
Where are you up to?
I don't. I'm from heaven. How'd you get over to the Pizza Hut? I'm from heaven, sir. Okay. And did you break a front window? Yeah, I broke the door window, sir. And did you eat a pizza? Yeah. Had a Mountain Dew.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Might as well. You're already in there.
I know.
You gonna stay there for a minute? Yeah. You ain't got any weapons or anything on you, do you? No, I'm not violent, sir. Okay.
Not violent.
Just hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was starving to death.
Starving to death.
All right. Everybody's been treating me mean. I've been beat up in this town. I'm from Indiana.
All of a sudden.
You're from Indiana? Yes. Okay. People keep beating me up. Where have you been staying at? Everywhere. I keep getting kicked out of places.
Yeah,
I got schizophrenia, sir. Yeah, nobody else is there with you?
Crackhead.
Could have been a crackhead. Got a hold of the wrong stuff.
I'm like, how long is it going to take for that cops to get there?
Yeah. That was like a 2-minute call.
Yeah, had a
I mean, there was
Mountain
a couple seconds in the front. But.
And does Pizza Hut have like maybe pizzas that they had baked and didn't sell?
That's what I was
in a
thinking.
Fridge? Because how did Jesus eat that pizza? He'd
You would
make it
think
himself?
they clean that up and like that'd be it for the
Yeah,
pizza for the
everything's
night.
done.
Yeah, 'cause it's not like they're going to eat it for lunch.
Right.
I'm so
No.
sick of eating pizza.
I mean, and actually, if
Does that
there's
happen?
like a restaurant, like a faster food restaurant employee listening right now, maybe you used to work there, like the KFC. Like at the end of the night, extra chicken. What happens to that delicious chicken?
Can they take it
Like,
home?
do you get to take it home, or do you make like chicken salad out of it for some other item
I don't
you have on
know.
the menu?
I go by a little bit late and they're like, sorry, we're out.
And we're not going to make any more.
And then we're not.
Because we're almost closed.
Yeah,
the
Not for
kitchen's
you.
closed.
Yeah, not for you.
Sometimes there's like certain, you can only have food out for like so many hours.
Right.
Like I used to go to Casey's store. They're big up north.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for Orkin. I'd go there. I know the timing. Or 3 o'clock, that's when they'd get rid of the certain food. I'd show up. Hey, guys.
Yeah, hey.
And I get like half price or.
Ooh, manager special?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, it's like, hey, we don't want the Orkin guy here. Can you leave?
Oh, right.
Oh,
That's funny.
I didn't have an Orkin. I had to use my own personal car. I didn't have a.
Get out of here.
An Orkin vehicle.
Oh.
But I
little
always
applets
noticed,
on your
I noticed I got
sleeves.
fast service in that outfit. Maybe I should just start wearing that to like. I'm gonna go Steak 48. Put the Orkin outfit on
With your clipboard, put a hard hat on, say, hi, I'm here. There's a meeting.
I got a table, but it's way up in the corner, in the back, where it's really dark.
Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Special K's got a prank call coming up next. Is it a telemarketer turn? Is it a robocall? What do we got?
We've got a robocall today. You're going to see if we can actually allow the Bad Ranch to join the rodeo.
Ooh, a rodeo robo.
Yeah, I'm already
dressing.
taking on.
Like,
them-
is the dressing gone sour?
them good,
What?
Good ranches. No, this is the Bad Ranch.
The Bad
Why
Ranch.
it's so bad?
Okay, let's find out what it's all about next on the Roula and Ryan Show.